Some people enjoy spending Christmas with family members the most. Some people enjoy opening presents on Christmas morning the most. The best people enjoy the biggest under the radar Christmas event there is the most. The 12 Pubs of Christmas. What is the 12 Pubs of Christmas, you ask?
I didn't ask that.
Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. As the name suggests, the event involves an individual or a group of people, typically friends or fellow alcoholics, visiting 12 different pubs on the same day. In each pub, would you believe, each person is tasked with putting back one drink of alcohol. Typically, said alcohol is consumed in the form of pints, meaning you consume 1 pint per pub.
You're smart.
Thank you. Now that we got the basic gist of the event out of the way, I want to delve into some specifics so you can get the most out of your 12 Pubs of Christmas experience. Number 1. Timing. As you can imagine, visiting 12 different pubs and consuming alcohol in said pubs can be quite time consuming, so it's important you give yourself a big enough window to get all 12 done. I believe 30 minutes in each pub should be enough time for you to get through your alcoholic beverage, meaning you, and if you're not completely alone, your group will need a 6-hour window to comfortably wrap and, well, clean everything up. Number 2. Route. Planning your route in advance of your journey will make your life a lot easier when you're on the lash. Some people are liable to lose their way mid-journey, so having a plan in advance gives stray lambs the best chances of finding their way back to the herd. It's also best to choose tougher pubs to get into at the beginning of your route, since at this stage you shouldn't be completely off your head and will have the best chances of getting in. I'd also recommend keeping the closer in distance pubs to the end of your route, since walking and functioning in general at this stage will be the bane of your existence. Why? Because you won't be very sober. Number 3. Dress code. People on the 12 pubs typically dress up in a very festive way. There's no hardline requirement when it comes to what you wear, but the baseline thing you should do from a wardrobe standpoint is wear a festive but cheap Christmas jumper. This way you and your friends, if you have any, can differentiate yourselves from each pub's regular alcoholics. Number 4. Rules. Since drinking in each pub within a 30-minute time slot is so easy, a common thing for people to do on the 12 pubs is to add a rule you have to follow in each one. Very simply, this is to spice things up a bit. It's best to come up with a list of rules yourself, but for the lazy bollockses out there, here's a quick list I came up with in about 27 seconds. Did you read it? Got it? Good. Number 5. Drink of choice. My recommendation would be to keep things simple and go with something standard like drinking pints of beer. You can equally go with cocktails or shots if you want, but remember, it's best to pick a drink and one type of drink only that will keep you in the race as long as possible. Consuming drinks with higher alcoholic content will increase your chances of not making it to the finish line, or being able to see it for that matter. Number 6. Results. The name of the game is to successfully consume your drink of choice in all 12 pubs, but as we all know, people typically make an absolute balls of things. So, I've created a quick grading list so you can better determine how well or how shit you did. If you finished up between the 1st and 4th pub, then your grade is abysmal. If you finished up between the 5th and 8th pub, then your grade is shite. If you finished up between the 9th and 11th pub, then your grade is subpar. If you finished up on the 12th pub, then your grade is expected. To conclude, the 12 Pubs of Christmas isn't primarily about having fun or enjoying each other's company. Let's save all that HR bollocks for the new year. The 12 Pubs is about honour, respect, and most of all, integrity.